Nah, keeping up with dummies, huh? Officers can't keep a straight face with this shoplifter. Let's see this video.
Try to put these on you and you fight us.
You have to beat.
Well, listen to me.
You would have
If
to beat the shit out of me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Alright, now you're gonna get charged for.
Have you ever seen someone pull off a dine and dash that's so wild it's almost impressive? Well, this story is about one lady who took sampling to a whole new level. Today, we're taking a look at shoplifters who thought they could outsmart the system and ended up on the wrong.
But if she's sampling, well, that's the like shoplifting, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was given a sample, right? What you mean she took sampling to hold it? But let's see. We're giving her the benefit of the doubt. Come on now.
Wrong side of the law. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Let's start with a bizarre shoplifting incident straight out of Florida, where a woman managed to turn a simple trip to Publix into a full-blown comedy sketch. Here's what went down, and like everything involving soup, it's as messy as it gets. On July 16, 2023, a call came through to the police from a Publix grocery store in Florida. The store's management reported a rather unusual theft in progress. When the officers arrived on the scene, they were greeted by a peculiar report. A woman had loaded up 18 soup cups with various soups from the self-serve section, grabbed 5 entire boxes of chicken, and piled on bags of chips. But she hadn't stopped there. She'd already started her meal right there in the store.
Good morning. We are like 10 things up with soup. She put her hand in every box of chicken that we had, so we hadn't shown it. She didn't have any money to pay for it.
they'll get her.
So if she can't pay for the soup, we'll like to press charges because she ate it all.
That's not sampling. That's just sampling. But he say, the commentator say that's sampling, bro. That's not sampling. No one is hungry. If she wanted to eat at the spot, she could not wait, bro. She could wait. Talk about she ate, then she tried to pay for all these certain things that she could get out of the store. She didn't expect the cameras to catch her eating, bro. She didn't think of the cameras. That hey, these cameras are looking at you. As he is finishing all that, we're looking at you right here. We got the evidence. Yep, we got him. You're not thinking about that, bro.
Store management, understandably frustrated, explained to the officers that they had tried to talk to the woman. They'd asked her to stop and pointed out that consuming products without paying first wasn't allowed, but she'd brushed them off, claiming she was definitely planning on paying for everything, if only she could get her phone charged to use Apple Pay.
Oh, hey guys, I'm leaving right now, but after I pay for the food.
You gonna pay for the food?
Yeah, but they won't charge my phone and I only have Apple Pay because the other one's at $185 to solve everything. You guys see this, remember?
As the officers approached, they quickly encountered the woman's strong personality. They calmly asked if she truly intended to pay and requested an ID. But the woman immediately started deflecting, insisting that the only issue was that her phone was dead. If they would just lend her a charger, she'd settle the bill.
No?
No.
Okay, well, what I told them is that I would pay for this with Apple Pay. I didn't know my phone was dead. I didn't have the money to pay for it. And they were like, I hate broke, badass white bitches, and they were harassing me. It's all over the surveillance. I promise you on God.
So, ma'am, you're saying you need your phone charged right now to pay? Is that what you're telling us? So if we charge your phone, you're going to pay?
It didn't take long for things to escalate. The woman began accusing store employees of harassment, even claiming that they'd insulted her. She also attempted a barter system of sorts, jokingly asking the officers to buy her a charger so she could trade some soup for it.
Buy the charger and then they...
No, you get no. I think
they have a charger. They're going to loan you a charger temporarily to charge your phone, hopefully.
They said no. They said you're going to 33rd.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I...
She said, buy me a charger, I'll give you a soup. Buy me a charger, I'll give you soup.
When they offered her a temporary charger to use, she declined. I don't want her DNA on my phone, she announced, referring to the Publix worker. This sparked some raised eyebrows from the officers, who tried steering the conversation back to the issue at hand.
First, you can pay for the stuff you just ate.
She lied to you on camera, on your account, said she's no charges, but she said there is. It's called...
Do you have an ID or driver's license on you so we know who we're talking to?
185 towards to solve it away, and I never got it back.
In their attempts to clarify the situation, the officers asked her point blank if she had the funds in her account, would she use them to pay for what she'd consumed? The total she owed, as one officer pointed out, was likely just over $100. To this, she replied with a confident yes. But right after claiming $100 was perfect, she pivoted again, shifting blame back to the staff, who she claimed had exaggerated the situation to ridiculous levels. The conversation, however, didn't stay straightforward for long.
Where are you from?
I'm from the kingdom.
What state is that?
Guyana. Guyana.
How long have you been in the United States?
I can be deported at any time, so I've only been here for about 2 weeks.
You've been in the United States for 2 weeks from Guyana.
That's correct. Any more questions?
You don't have an accent. That's interesting.
Wow, isn't that how it is for when?
When asked where she was from, she said that she had just arrived from Guyana 2 weeks ago. This raised the officers' curiosity, as they noted her lack of an accent and familiar way of speaking. She also claimed that she was born in 1946, making her around 77 years old. The officers paused, clearly skeptical. They pointed out the discrepancy, but she held her ground, casually insisting she had silver hair to prove it. Whether she believed her own story or was simply trying to confuse the officers was anyone's guess, but they continued to humor her.
Can it turn around? There you go. All right. We got just enough juice. Let's pull up this Apple Pay.
What happened? Came up?
Yeah.
I told you I have Apple Pay.
Well, no,
You have it rung up?
thing charged up.
You want to go to one of these fine individuals? And I'm pretty sure they can ring you out.
Once her phone had enough charge, the officers urged her to open up her Apple Pay. This moment of truth seemed close to finally arriving. Yet, as they handed her the phone, she fumbled with it, entering her password incorrectly multiple times. After some coaching from the officers, she managed to open the payment app, only for her transaction to get stuck on an error message.
I'm going to get it.
Yeah, if it goes another direction, just let me know.
Tell you what, you want to send you in the paperwork, then I'll stand by.
She explained this as a technical glitch. Her live viewers were apparently watching her Cash App on her Axon. According to her, her friends were adding money in real time, which is why the app was lagging. The officers exchanged skeptical glances, trying to figure out if there was any truth to her convoluted explanations.
Man, you guys always do.
She's so clever. She's trying to change the whole scenario. Like, it's too many people sending me cash at this given moment, so it's just fucking up with the system. It's just too much. It's too much cash coming in. Type shit. Whole time she's probably doing everything while she put on flight mode or something, bro. I'm telling you. Or she didn't put the SIM card pin, and she doing all that. I don't know, bro. It's probably because it's on flight mode while she's doing all that, and she knows.
Shit, that's all you're gonna see too.
Let's help the next person in line.
And then the funny thing is, I would like not stay for it, and they would still keep all the food, and you wouldn't give me the food, so they win.
No, actually, if you pay for it, it is yours right now.
Growing visibly exasperated, they finally suggested trying her alternate cards. One of them seemed to work, but only for $50. The officers continued to humor her, attempting several more transactions, each with increasingly small balances. "Don't worry, guys. I got another one," she reassured them.
Alright, this is recording, right? Make sure. Yeah, it's recording. And as you can hear me. Hey, you can hear me. Alright, I had to confirm, man. But our YouTube link is the description for my cake. Get on there. I didn't put a like, it's not as big.
Producing yet another card.
It's here.
No, you cannot hold on to this thing. Where did you go?
Alright, that one doesn't work. We have one card with $50, and we have another card for $4.
Really?
So we're getting there.
Like the Medicaid card? All right, let's skip the Medicaid card.
Yeah, so that's
Let's try the
social word.
As though it would finally save the day. At one point, she even tried using a Medicaid card for the transaction, a move that only heightened the absurdity of the whole ordeal. The officers, now caught between frustration and amusement, watched as she went through card after card, explaining that the encryption was top-notch and required precisely 17 swipes before it would allow a transaction. The officers seemed unconvinced, but they allowed her to continue, hoping one of these swipes might actually succeed.
stop clearing this for $1,300 right now.
I'm ready for you to wow me.
And then once I do that, then I'm gonna go buy a bunch of food and see what we'll grab on the go. Okay?
Now let's pay for this food and we'll be done for the day.
Hey, would you like some? Because I'm just
No, I don't.
Hey, would you like some soup?
Pick it up. Free food for
She
you.
really
Well,
wants,
she really wants
her to get
Yeah,
that
it's
soup,
yours
man.
Finally, after what seemed like endless swipes, one card approved a small portion of the payment. With $50 down, she tried again, this time with Apple Pay. The transaction went through to everyone's surprise, covering a fraction of the total. She then asked if she could call her banker, a move that made the officers exchange another look, knowing this excuse might extend the bizarre encounter even further.
Oh, yeah. That's for that.
Get the federales.
We have to federales.
I guess we'll get a misuse as well.
All right. That'll be enough.
With each attempted transaction, the officers' patience wore thinner. They watched her antics in quiet bemusement, clearly both bewildered and somewhat entertained. As the minutes ticked by, one officer offered her a chance to call someone for funds, another way of hopefully resolving the incident. But she declined, muttering about class action lawsuits and explaining her tech issues with complicated jargon, most of which flew right over the officers' heads.
How would we satisfy this now?
Stand up. We know you
I can't. No, you can't do this to me. Let me get my cane at least, please.
Our cane's gonna come with you. Come on, but we'll help you. We will be your cane.
You won't let me get my cane? ADA.
Ultimately, they decided to proceed with a trespass warning and let her go, leaving with one officer muttering, "Another day in Florida." She strutted out of the store, her soup cups, chicken, and chips untouched, leaving the officers to wrap up the case with a mix of frustration and resignation.
Keep going. $30,000 right now.
All right, so look inside the car with you, right?
Tell me so I can get a shot and vomit some on my cream. MONCRIEF. My cream. Tell them I'm on my way.
Really, that's how slow I
I'll break you up. I'll bud you out.
The day after Christmas, officers in town received a report of a theft in progress at Sephora. Two teenage girls had attempted a brazen grab and go, but got busted in the act before even leaving the store. When police arrived, mall security was already taking down their details. It all seemed like a straightforward case, until one of the teens decided to put on a show.
Just so you guys know, Sephora does prosecute everything. So we'll be filing charges. You're also going to be trespassed from all Sephoras for 5 years. If myself or any other loss prevention agent identifies you.
As the officers questioned the girls, they learned one was 16, the other 17, and both were uncooperative. Sephora's loss prevention officer made it clear charges would be filed and the girls would be banned from every Sephora for 5 years. The officer was explaining this when the girl, Jasmine, interrupted with her own bold plan: pay for the items now and avoid charges. When the police shut this down, Jasmine's confidence took a nosedive, replaced by full-blown defiance.
Was pretty much making the majority of the selections. Jasmine was the one that concealed into the market.
How old are both of you?
Explained her options. Either her parents could come to pick her up, or she'd take a trip to the juvenile center. Not thrilled by these choices, Jasmine proclaimed they'd have to drag her into the car. The officers weren't buying her act. They calmly told her she was under arrest and requested her cooperation, but Jasmine wasn't interested in cooperating. When the officer approached,
I don't be understanding this. I don't be getting, like, they be seeing this too. It's like the more you resist, the more angry the cops is gonna get, and then they're gonna add you some silly charges like resisting arrest. Imagine that a male cop added the charge that a female cop is resisting an arrest. Imagine that, bro. It's not that necessary, but they can just do it because they be sensitive. So like, but at the same time, you can't defend it. Some of these females, there's not only females too. Some of these people getting arrested, they just be doing too much, man. I'm saying, like, you resist, you're adding a charge, you dumbass. Don't you get it? It's best if you don't resist. You can yap and yap and yap, yeah, but don't resist, man. But you can yap though. You can tell them where you at. Like, yeah, yep. Well, you cannot tell them where you at because some things can get you more charges for real, but you can clown them while you at. Right. But don't resist.
to put her in cuffs, she began to resist violently. Her defiance escalated fast as she swatted at the officer's face, shouting that they weren't going to make her do anything.
College, so I'm not doing this shit.
You resisting is going to be a lot worse.
I'm not doing this shit. I want to pay for it.
It's not a
You just want to see me lose. So
I want to do my job, which unfortunately I have to do right now.
We're trying to help you, actually.
No, you're not.
You are under arrest.
No, you're not.
Jasmine's outburst caught her another charge, assault on an officer. As the officers worked to restrain her, she lashed out, flinging insults and shouting for her mom. Her friend tried to avoid the smoke, but it was too late for either of them. The officers managed to get Jasmine under control, but even as they led her out, she continued her tirade, ignoring every warning to calm down. Once inside the police car, things finally quieted, briefly.
This officer's actions didn't cause this. Your actions today caused this, and now you have to deal with the consequences. I mean, you are. We're trying to be nice about it right now.
No.
I mean, you are. I'm telling you right now, you are.
No.
Okay, there's no way around it. We're trying to be civil about this and give you an opportunity to comply.
At the station, Jasmine got one final chance to come clean, and that's when the last twist dropped. While on the phone with her mother, the truth came out. Jasmine was 18, not 17 as she'd claimed earlier. That little lie came back to bite her hard. Instead of a minor theft charge, she was now facing additional charges for obstructing justice, assault, and providing false information.
Jasmine, you got it. Oh my God! This is your first yes.
Hold on a second, but I gotta. Nah, let's continue.
Yes, come on, your legs too stiff. I'll put this in you. I got it. Come on, Mom.
Both girls ended up with a laundry list of charges. What began as a typical holiday shoplifting attempt turned into a lesson in what happens when you try to play the system, and all for a handful of makeup products they couldn't even keep.
And then she resisted arrest and she assaulted an officer while doing it.
What happens next?
How old is she?
18.
18? Okay. That's what I needed to know. So she's under arrest. I can call you with further once we're finished with her.
In Vero Beach, Florida, at nearly 7 p.m. on May 14th, law enforcement confronted a suspected shoplifting duo, Andrew Kawa, 36, and Danielle Larini, 32. Known to the police for their extensive record, the two were allegedly responsible.
Alrighty. The fuck?
Listen, Jasmine, if I try to put these on you and you fight...
I didn't do anything.
Get out of the car.
What did I do, sir?
Stores throughout the state.
You good, bro? Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
I'm not your bro.
Oh, I'm sorry, I have a
Indian River County officers were already familiar with their reputation, having...
I know, dude has been slow down the motherfucker. Tell you what, what's going on, bro? Oh, PCB, I was on top of like, it's some slow people that gonna call their mom bro. I can call anybody bro, but when it comes to, I'm just thinking about it, bro. Just calling your mom bro, like bro, that just be so out of pocket. But it's some fools that can do that, and she's one of them. Calling the cop bro, everyone's that's not your bro. She's gonna try to weigh it off like it's nothing, it's not a big deal. She's gonna say bro, so that she tried to put the cop guy down, but it's not working.
Having received reports linking the pair to numerous grab-and-go incidents where valuable electronics and other high-ticket items were stolen from stores. The recent theft was another episode in a pattern of criminal activity that had been drawing attention for some time.
Okay, so it's two people, correct?
Yeah, but she's in the white
Cherokee right now.
That's her over there?
Yep.
Okay, so now, apparently they stole from me last week.
Yep.
Okay.
We have that video.
Okay,
And
did you guys
they're
report?
here
You guys
now.
have a case report from that?
I'm not sure if we do or not.
At the scene, officers spotted the suspect's vehicle, a white Grand Cherokee, parked beside a Best Buy Geek Squad van. Inside, Andrew was already feeling the police presence as he attempted to sneak past one officer, but his nonchalant attempt at evading capture didn't go unnoticed. At first, Andrew hesitated, but then, in a sudden burst of movement, he took off running.
Don't do it! 2180-2013 is running southbound. Hey, stop! Stop, don't move. Turn around. Turn around.
In the chaos, Andrew tried ditching an item he had allegedly stolen, high-end wireless headphones worth hundreds of dollars. Officers noticed him drop the item and quickly secured it as evidence. With Andrew secured and in handcuffs, officers directed their attention to the vehicle where Danielle was waiting, either unaware or unconcerned about the situation.
Stop the car! Get out!
I didn't do anything.
Get out of the car!
I didn't do anything.
Get out of the car!
What did I do, sir?
Now, put in parking, get out. Hands above your head.
What did I do?
You're being detained. Come here.
I didn't do anything, sir. I didn't do anything, sir.
Danielle's interaction with law enforcement was just as eventful. As an officer approached the car, Danielle began to argue, insisting on her innocence. The officer, unfazed by her
Dumbass right there. Nah, I don't tell this story before, but I'm just gonna keep it. I'm just quick little story time. I'm finna summarize it real quick. You don't even notice, guys. So, when we get back to the video, so this how it happened like that. I was caught up in a situation whereby I was guilty by association, right? I was guilty by association. The broski, you know what I'm saying? At that time, like I was still working at a car wash, so the food I was eating, like he's a high-end dealer at the spot, right? So the food, he got his little Zaza over there, you know what I'm saying? At that time, I had my own little Zaza. I had cop from him already. So at that time, it's like rolling out spliffs and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Rolling out spliffs and whatnot. With contempt to serve, right? Intent to serve. Now, I had already smoked mine and whatnot, so I'm concentrated on my phone at this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for the next whip to pull up so I can get my little woo-doo-woo-doo and then get my little food and more Zaza and whatnot, and then out of there. Right? So I'm concentrated on my phone. Broski over there, he's concentrated on his business. You know what I'm saying? His daily business. He's gotta push that shit so he can get his food on his table. Right. So basically I know what's going on, right? Because I'm smelling like weed. I've been smoking this whole time, motherfucker. And there's weed everywhere around me. Cool. Now at a time, and the car even got like a camera at this point, so it's like, yeah. So I'm just considering what's going on in my phone and whatnot. So some cars pull up. Is this fool is undercover? They've been parading. You know what I'm saying? This was on some undercover shit, and this was like in December or something. Like, bro, this was in December, bro. Last year. This is last year or no? I think this was in December, bro. Yeah, last year or something. No, 2 years ago. The December before last year. The 2023 December type shit. So, this what happened, bro. This cops is pulling up undercover. They caught us off guard. I'm already knowing. Okay, I understood it's cops, right? They got a guns or not. And I can see this fool is packing and whatnot. I can see the cops and whatnot. So I accept the fate that we're caught off guard. At this point, I cannot really run off because I cannot really run off at this point, bro. Is with the high come in the gate, bro. They have blocked the gate. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's not easy to jump through. Where it's not easy to like escape. It's like a dead end. So at this point, I cannot really run off, right? Fuck it. Accept the fate. Guilty by association. I'm not sitting there talking about, What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Over and over again, bro. It's gonna piss everybody off, and then it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, if I had known this cops is on their way down, you know what I'm saying, is on their way, and I had got into the car and I had seen, obviously I would have won the broski. First of all, obviously I would have won it. Second of all, if I had no chance of winning him, but I had chance of escaping, I would have got away from there. With that being said, why is this damn motherfucker still around? You can clearly see that your shoplifting duo, which is your broke ass boyfriend, which you're stealing from the shop with, your partner in crime, like literally, is getting arrested. You're still in the car, looking at all this happening. All you got in your mind is, if they come to me, what I'm going to say is, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. You're forgetting there's cameras in the fucking shop, you dumbass. That's what I was saying, bro. I'm getting in a relationship with somebody who is way more dumb, but it's just like, is way more dumber than yours. It's like, that's who your leader is. Stupid. Zara go to jail. Take this was gonna be there. Like, you got the chance to get out of there. You know you all done stole some shit. You probably have some things that you stolen on you. Whether you stashed it in your car or wherever. They caught you on camera, so they're gonna have to search up your whip if they don't find it in you. You're not thinking about that. Boom. Now you're in handcuffs and they
Please instructed her to step out of the car, which she reluctantly did. Hands above her head, she continued to maintain that she was merely an innocent bystander, claiming she had nothing to do with Andrew's actions.
You're in the same car with the person. I'm saying, man. Lazy ass.
I didn't do anything, sir.
I haven't searched or anything yet, though.
I didn't do anything, sir.
Both suspects were handcuffed and led to the patrol car. Danielle's attempt to appear compliant faltered as she realized that police were in no mood to negotiate. She tried to maintain that she didn't know why Andrew had run, but the officers weren't buying her story, and with dozens of warrants out for the couple's arrest, they had plenty of reasons to be skeptical.
Why'd you run?
What you mean?
Why'd you run?
Why'd you chase me?
I didn't chase you, you ran.
Okay.
Okay, right. You wanna play that game? Yeah. Hey, Adrian, I have his hat and glasses. Where you want to put this? Okay.
An officer confronted Danielle with a straightforward question. Whose car is this? Danielle fumbled, initially deflecting before saying it was a friend's vehicle. In her car, officers discovered a lot more than just headphones. Inside the back seat and trunk area, they found various electronics and items that were either still in their boxes or suspiciously new. Officers pointed—
That's what I'm saying. This shit is in your car and whatnot. You have the opportunity to go and dump him, so you know what I mean? Like, at least they don't find it on you. You gonna sit back. I didn't do anything. Little goofball head ass. Didn't do anything, huh? Look what they find him, bro. It shit's in the boot, it shit back seat. It's just stacked out. How did they get this? This is not even shoplifting. This is this is shop like discreet robbery. What the fuck? They got all these big boxes. Look, I'm not tripping. How did they get these big boxes through the look, bro?
electronics.
They stole that big ass box, bro. How did they get that big box through the door? How? And they get it through they get in the big box through the door. Maybe that's what got him caught, bro. That's what got him caught. That's what fucking got him caught, mate. They probably did that, and they thought to themselves, they really didn't see that. Let's go back for more. So as they going back for more and more rounds, the cops is on the way, bro. This fool's in this thing. This is why, bro. This is why. Look. They got the smag box. She got the jumper suit on, like there's this Teletubbies, like a Teletubby, bro. I used to be seeing them cartoons, and my little cousins used to come over and shit. Teletubby cartoons, bro, from CBBS. I'm telling you, she got the Teletubbies jumper suit and shit. The Teletubbies look at this shit. Look exactly like one green, the color green. They got a green Teletubby. Like this one right here. Got it.
Initially deflecting before saying it was a friend's vehicle. In her car, officers discovered a lot more than just headphones. Inside the back seat and trunk area, they found various electronics and items that were either still in their boxes or suspiciously new. Officers pointed out a $500 espresso machine among other high-value electronics.
What is all the stuff in the back of the rental car? Yeah, that Keurig thing, is that yours?
Mine.
Okay, did you pay for it?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have the receipt for it?
No.
Okay. It's an espresso.
Sure. Batch label on it.
Is that one of your guys's?
No, that's not ours. I was checking for
Yes,
the batch
no.
label. Big retailers will have like a giant sticker that's on it that comes from truck. They'll tell you what location it came from and what store it went to.
When officers questioned Danielle on whether she had receipts for these items, Danielle hesitated, saying she had paid for the espresso machine with cash a few weeks ago. The store's staff said that larger retailers often track their inventory with serial numbers and product codes, making it easy to identify stolen goods. The story she was trying to sell was beginning to unravel under scrutiny.
Is there a batch label on it?
Is that one of your guys's?
No, that's not ours. I was checking for a batch label. Big retailers will have like a giant sticker that's on it that comes from truck. They'll tell you what location it came from and what store it went to. No, that's UPC.
Amidst the questioning, officers pulled out 2 notebooks they found in the vehicle. These weren't just any ordinary notebooks. They appeared to be shopping lists of sorts, with details about dates, stores, and items they had targeted for theft.
What the fuck? Ah, hell nah. Hell nah. This nigga's that wrote down this shit like, hey, we're writing down a list of what we're going to steal today. What the fuck? That was on a mission. That's a fucking mission right there. This is different right here. That was some Bonnie and Clyde shit. I was thinking to myself, we're Bonnie and Clyde, huh? And then they're gonna be asked, hey, do those things belong to you? Those things in the boots belong to you? Yeah, they belong to me. Did you buy them? Yeah, of course I bought them. Alright. You got proof you bought them things, but you bought them today, right? Like they knew. Yeah, but I don't got no proof. What the fuck? That was what you came up with. Them thinking to themselves like, as long as this is out of the door, we're good to go. We don't need to look back. We're good to go, bro. They have a whole checklist, bro, like a target hit. That was it, like check. That was it, like checking our shits, bro. That's why. I think it was straight versus this shoplifter. I can't even, bro. I can't even. I even forgot the title of the vid.
Some entries even had "sold" marked next to them, hinting that they had already managed to offload stolen goods.
Is this like a list of stuff that a ledger for theft? Yeah. I'm guessing. So these are all things that I think they sell online.
Yeah.
Target.
And they be selling this shit on eBay and stuff. Cause I was like, do they ever do this? I be thinking. And how they export shit that's stolen? Like, don't they need like a receipt for that? Cause look at this shoe, bro. It's $20. I was thinking to myself, like, what, $20? I was like, nah. I'm putting it on game. You know what I'm saying? You'll get it or not get it. I'm saying, I'm thinking to myself, I buy it $20, I drop ship this bitch and then sell it $50. That's $30 profit. but the price is gonna be, I'm telling you, at 65. That's gonna cover up the shipping. I'm going to list shipping as free shipping, because the shipping I'm gonna put it at 15. So if I sell it at 65, my profit is gonna be 30, because if the shipping is at 15, bro, that's covered, and that's 50. I bought it at 20. The profit is like, it's $30. See, I put you all on game right there. I put you all on the products that quickly. I be looking out for y'all, don't I? That's $20 right there, man. You flip this real quick, then no, it's nice, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. Think about it.
You got another book, Burlington, Hobby Lobby. We're gonna seize this.
The discovery of this notebook served as the final nail in the coffin, undermining Danielle's attempts to downplay her involvement. The officers exchanged knowing glances. They had stumbled upon a gold mine of evidence that tied the suspects to a larger, organized theft operation.
What are you talking about?
Burlington, Hobby Lobby, Target.
Things I want.
And then you have that says sold pending. Are you putting stuff online to sell that you steal?
No.
So if I were to send your picture out to every department in the entire state for Hobby Lobby, Burlington, and Targets, you're not going to be a suspect in any theft from those stores?
As the arrest continued, the atmosphere shifted from confrontational to resigned. Both suspects, realizing they were cornered, had little choice but to comply. The officers had already built a strong case, with multiple charges lined up, including grand theft and resisting arrest.
Like, you're looking at stuff that really has nothing.
Yeah, pad this shit out, man.
Like, there's like nothing in there. Like, I don't understand. Like, you're going through my
Yes, ma'am.
personal like.
Well, we can search your vehicle.
No, I don't care. You can look at anything. It's just things I want at Hobby Lobby. I mean, you can go to every Hobby Lobby and see if I saw anything. No.
In the end, Andrew and Danielle were escorted from the scene, now facing a series of charges that would likely put an end to their spree. The items they had stolen amounted to thousands of dollars worth of merchandise, and with law enforcement tracking their activities across the state, it was clear that this arrest wasn't just for a single incident. It was a culmination of a long-standing investigation that had finally come to a head.
Nah.
In September 2023, an
Oh, so quick options just pop up. Code blue car.